Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you see my previous videos, I have already made a video on how to master answer writing. But today I thought I should show you how I used to practice my answer writing so that you can understand how actually I started writing answer writing practice. So here I would like to say one thing. This was my personal experience with answer writing practice. I am not suggesting you to follow this routine. It will help for someone and it will not help for others. It's up to you. If you want to follow this, you can follow. Otherwise, you just watch the video and get a small idea how you should follow your answer writing practice. So when I started the preparation of UPSC, the first thing I did was I wanted to make sure I should get more answer writing practice, because when I took the copy of syllabus and when I analyzed the syllabus, I came to know that answer writing plays a very key role in the process of UPSC examination, because answer writing is the only one which determines our rank in the examination. So I thought not to lose this chance, and for this I made a brief strategy on how to write answers and how I should present my answers for different subjects. So this was my experience with the answer writing practice. So I made a brief strategy on different subjects, and according to this I used to write my answers, and this was the base for my answer writing. So now I will tell you how I started my answer writing practice in a stepwise. So the first step when I started writing answers was I used to practice NCERT questions. So for this, what I used to do, I used to read NCERT books, and after reading the NCERT books, I used to write the questions that were given at the end of the chapter. So after doing this, I used to check my answers, whether I have written related to that question or not. So for this I took help from internet, and this made me very helpful, and this step gave me confidence that I was able to write answers, and in a very less time I developed confidence of writing answers. And after this, I followed analysis of previous year question, and this was my second step, where once I was done with NCRTs and I analyzed the previous year questions very thoroughly, and after that I came to know what UPSC is asking and how the questions are framed and what are the keywords that are given in the question paper. So after doing this, what I did in the third step, I started writing my answers on different platforms. So for this, what I used to do, I used to follow free online websites like Insights IAS or IAS Baba. So in this I mostly used Insights IAS website, because there if you go to the Insights website, official website, you can see so many initiatives, free initiatives. In that I followed Secure 2021 initiative. Currently I am following Secure 2021 initiative. When I started my answer writing, I followed Secure 2020 initiative, and from there I used to pick up one question every day and I used to answer. Sometimes I used to post the questions, and sometimes I didn't post, I just reviewed my question myself. So this platform really helped me to build a strong foundation, and it also helped me to change the things which I made mistakes in my answer writing, and it also helped me to deal with the difficult questions. Like if you take current affairs questions, they are little difficult to answer. So that question will test your answer writing skills. So that type of questions also I was able to answer. All this thing happened because of Insights website, and there you will find so many other initiatives also which I'm still following. I follow current affairs, I follow quiz, I follow their free initiatives of attending. So I follow different. So here mostly I followed Secure initiative, which really helped me. If you want to practice, you can practice. I suggest you personally to practice from Insights website. First answer which I have written on IS Baba platform, that is TLP platform. So this was my first answer on current affairs. So here if you see, the question is about digital literacy and internet taxes. So for current affair type of question, my strategy was to write the answer in paragraph format and use more subheadings. If you see here, I have mentioned in the introduction and the definition of different internet taxes and digital literacy, and what is the role of digital literacy and how both are interlinked, and what is the status of digital literacy in India. So this is how I used to write my answer. So after this, the second subject which I wrote was polity. Here they have given about Indian president impeachment, which is the first. I used to divide the questions into part. Then only I used to proceed further. So here, if you see, the second part is about procedure for impeachment, and the final part is about compare and contrast the process of impeachment. So these are the keywords that are going to be useful for our answer writing. So what I used to do here, they have asked about the Indian president, so I wrote the role of Indian president in the introduction, and next thing is I have mentioned the procedure for impeachment of Indian president. And here they have asked us about compare and contrast. So what I did, I wrote the procedure of Indian president impeachment, and then I have compared it with the procedure of USA, and after that I have also mentioned the difference between the two. And if you see, I have mentioned the significance in the conclusion because I wanted to make sure that even though there are so many differences or whatever it is, the process of impeachment is really important. So I concluded it in a very short way. So writing conclusion for every answer is also necessary in my point of view. So this is how I used to fulfill the demand of the question. So next question is from current affairs, which is about the importance of Chabbar Port. So here if you see, the keyword that is in the question is discuss. Here I have highlighted the important points about India Iran historic ties, and they have asked me about geopolitical significance. So I have written the significance here, and what I am trying to tell is whatever the question is demanding, try to understand that first and then answer it according to it. Whatever you are going to write, it should be related to the question only. So then only you will be understanding how you are writing the answers and how different it is from one subject to another subject. So this is very important to know. And after that, the next question is about e-cigars, which is taken from editorial. So I remember I have read this editorial, so it was easy for me to write the answers. So I was very confident that if we read the newspaper, we can answer the questions of current affairs. I build up a confidence. So after this, the next question is about public and private bill, difference between them. And after this, they are asked about evolution of Coliseum system. So if you see here, I have written a few lines from uh, Baba Arti, which I used to do whenever I feel like not studying. So please neglect such things. Don't mind. So the next question here comes from geography. Here the question is about the features of tropical cyclone, which is the first part, and the second part is the difference between tropical and extratropical cyclones. So if you see here, I have given a brief introduction about tropical cyclone and its features as well. And the next thing is after writing the introduction, what I have done is I have given a diagram. Here I have shown how the formation of tropical cyclone is done. So what I want to tell is including this type of diagrams or whatever tabular format will give you a answer will give your answer a good presentation. So after this, I have mentioned the conditions for formation of tropical cyclones below. So the first part of the answer question is fulfilled, and the next part is they are asking about the difference between tropical and extratropical cyclones. So here I have mentioned the dimensions and I have wrote the difference between tropical and extratropical cyclones. So this was my presentation for geography. Mostly I used to follow this routine. So after that, the next question is about the Election Commission of India. So if you see here, I used to write the feedback because this helped me a lot, and by seeing that feedback I used to improve my answer writing day by day. So the next question is about general budgeting. Here I am not going to explain it because I have already explained some questions from current affairs. I am skipping it. So the next question comes from the world history. Here they are asking me about the achievements of Bolshevik Revolution. So what I have done, I have given a brief introduction about Bolshevik Revolution, and after that I have given reasons for the outbreak of the revolution. So after the outbreak of the revolution, we will get the achievement. So what I did, I wrote a outbreak, and after the outbreak I wrote the achievements in a bullet forms, and I have mentioned them very precisely. So this is how I used to write world history answers. Then after that, the next question is from science and technology, and this question is about Gaganyaan and space. So if you see here, we have to explain the significance and major challenges. So what I did, I have written a brief introduction about Gaganyaan, and I have also written the objectives of Gaganyaan. So after writing this, I have written challenges of Gaganyaan. So if you see all the answers which I have explained here, majorly I have fulfilled the demand of the question. So first of all, when we start writing your answers, we have to keep in mind that whether we are fulfilling our demand of the question and whether we are writing the question in limited format. That is, we are writing the question in within the words mentioned there. So this is also very important because we have to write answers without exceeding the word limit, and this was also kept in my mind when I used to write answers. So these are some other answers which I practiced. Till today I am practicing my answers. Daily I am writing one question every day. So this will help me to build my answer writing, and it will also help me to write my answers very precisely and very good in my mains examination. So this is how I used to write my answers, and here I am telling you again, this is my personal experience which I am sharing with you. If you want to follow it, you can follow, but I am not suggesting you to follow it compulsorily because I am not a professional person to suggest you this process of writing answers. What I have mentioned here is I have just given my personal opinion. So if you want to follow, you can follow. Otherwise, if you have any different sort of idea of writing answers, you can do it. So that's all for today. If you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. See you in another video. Until then, take care.